There's something about Sigma males that defies explanation, a force, an instinct, an almost otherworldly power that most people can't even begin to comprehend. It's not just about intelligence, independence, or confidence, it's something deeper, something raw. It's a razor-sharp awareness that slices through deception, illusion, and the endless distractions of the modern world. While others are lost in the noise, manipulated by lies, and blinded by societal conditioning, the Sigma male remains unaffected, an observer, an analyst, and, more importantly, a visionary. They don't just watch, they unravel the truth hidden beneath the surface. They don't just react to situations, they anticipate them before they even unfold. Like a master chess player, they can see several moves ahead, predicting outcomes with eerie precision. Where most people are swayed by emotions, propaganda, and herd mentality, Sigmas operate on an entirely different frequency, one that allows them to see through facades, detect hidden motives, and sense energies that others are completely oblivious to. Their ability isn't limited to just reading people, it extends to entire environments. They can step into a room and immediately feel the energy shift. A single glance at someone's posture, tone of voice, or micro-expressions tells them everything they need to know. They sense intentions before words are spoken, detect betrayal before it strikes, and carry an aura so powerful that their mere presence can shift the atmosphere around them. Some call it instinct, some call it heightened perception, but let's be honest, it's nothing short of insane psychic power. But here's the real question, are you actually using it, or have you allowed the noise of the world to drown out what was meant to set you apart? Most people ignore their instincts, suppress their intuition, and conform to the expectations imposed on them. Not Sigma males. If you've ever felt that unshakable knowing, the gut feeling that's never wrong, the ability to predict outcomes without logical explanation, the deep intuition that whispers the truth before reality confirms it, then you're different. This isn't for those who sleepwalk through life, this is for those who see beyond the veil. This video will challenge you. It will push you to awaken that dormant power within. Because the truth is, Sigma males aren't just different, they're built for something greater. It's time to embrace it. It's time to unleash the insane psychic power of the Sigma male. Number 1, the power of solitude, how being alone enhances psychic abilities. While the world is consumed by the relentless noise of social media, gossip, and endless distractions, Sigma males retreat into silence. But this isn't merely a preference for peace and quiet, it's a deliberate, strategic advantage. Solitude is their sanctuary, a space where their minds can recalibrate and sharpen their intuition to extraordinary levels. It's in these moments of stillness that Sigmas transcend surface-level interactions and tap into a deeper understanding of the world around them. Psychological studies have long emphasized the benefits of solitude. Research shows that individuals who spend significant time alone develop heightened self-awareness, improved focus, and an enhanced ability to recognize patterns in behavior and events. For Sigmas, solitude isn't just a habit, it's a practice that elevates their cognitive and emotional faculties. Their subconscious mind operates like a supercomputer, tirelessly analyzing social cues, micro-expressions, and the subtle inconsistencies in people's words and actions. Without the interference of external noise, they process this information with remarkable efficiency, allowing them to detect deception, predict behaviors, and understand unspoken motives with almost effortless precision. Imagine solitude as a mental upgrade, a recalibration of their internal software. While others are distracted by the chaos of modern life, Sigmas use their alone time to fine-tune their ability to read the room, interpret energy, and navigate complex social dynamics. This heightened awareness often makes others uncomfortable, as Sigmas can effortlessly see through facades and expose hidden intentions without uttering a single word. But this isn't about manipulation or control, it's about clarity and insight. By embracing solitude, Sigmas gain a profound edge in life, relationships, and business. They make decisions based on deep, intuitive insights rather than emotional impulses or societal pressures. In a world addicted to constant stimulation, their ability to remain still, listen, and observe gives them a rare and powerful advantage. They become masters of their own energy, able to discern truth from illusion and act with unwavering purpose. Solitude, for the Sigma, is not loneliness, it's the ultimate source of strength and clarity. Number 2, the Sigma's sixth sense, reading energy like a human lie detector. Sigmas possess an almost supernatural ability to read people, not just through their words, but through the unspoken signals that most overlook. Their heightened awareness allows them to detect subtle changes in tone, posture, and even fleeting micro-expressions, those involuntary facial movements that betray a person's true emotions. A forced smile? They'll see through it instantly. A handshake with a fraction too much hesitation? They'll sense the underlying discomfort. This deep understanding of human behavior makes Sigmas nearly impossible to deceive. What sets Sigmas apart is their ability to listen with purpose. While most people are distracted by superficial chatter or the literal meaning of words, Sigmas focus on what's being left unsaid. They pay attention to the gaps between words and actions, the inconsistencies in energy, and the hidden intentions that others miss. This skill is rooted in psychology. Studies suggest that over 98% of communication is nonverbal, meaning that facial expressions, body language, and tone carry far more weight than the words themselves. Sigmas instinctively tap into this, almost as if they've trained themselves to decode human behavior on a subconscious level. This sixth sense gives them a significant advantage in all areas of life. In personal relationships, they can spot manipulation or dishonesty long before it becomes a problem. In business, they navigate negotiations and interactions with a level of insight that leaves others in awe. They're not easily swayed by charm or flattery, and they rarely fall for deception. This ability to see through people and situations often earns them respect, and sometimes fear, from those around them. The Sigma's perceptiveness isn't just a natural gift, it's a skill honed through observation and experience. They've learned to trust their instincts and rely on their ability to read energy, even when logic or social norms suggest otherwise. This makes them exceptional judges of character and allows them to navigate the world with a level of confidence and clarity that few can match. For the Sigma, reading energy isn't just a skill, it's a superpower that sets them apart in a world where most are blind to the truth. Number 3, emotional alchemy, transforming negative energy into power. Sigma males possess a unique ability to turn emotional turbulence into fuel for growth, a process that can only be described as emotional alchemy. While most people are overwhelmed by negative emotions like anger, frustration, or betrayal, Sigmas have mastered the art of transforming these feelings into something productive and empowering. Anger, for instance, doesn't consume them, it becomes a driving force for ambition. Instead of lashing out or holding grudges, they channel that energy into constructive outlets, whether it's honing their skills, pushing themselves harder at the gym, or pursuing their goals with relentless determination. Betrayal, which can leave many feeling broken or lost, is handled differently by a Sigma. Rather than dwelling on the pain or seeking revenge, they extract the lesson from the experience. They refine their ability to read people, sharpen their instincts, and emerge from the situation wiser and stronger. This ability to process and repurpose negative emotions is what makes Sigmas exceptionally resilient. While others crumble under stress or adversity, Sigmas see challenges as opportunities for growth. It's as if they have an internal emotional recycling system. Nothing is wasted. Every hardship, setback, or negative emotion is converted into a tool for self-improvement and personal advancement. This emotional alchemy is deeply rooted in emotional intelligence, the ability to recognize, regulate, and strategically use emotions. Psychologists have long emphasized the importance of emotional intelligence in achieving success and maintaining mental health. Studies show that individuals with high emotional intelligence are better equipped to handle stress, adapt to change, and build meaningful relationships. Sigmas naturally embody these traits, but they take it a step further. They don't just manage their emotions, they harness them. For example, when faced with failure, a Sigma doesn't wallow in self-pity or give up. Instead, they analyze what went wrong, learn from the experience, and use that knowledge to improve. When confronted with conflict, they remain calm and composed, using their emotional insight to navigate the situation with precision. This ability to transform negative energy into power is what sets Sigmas apart. While others react impulsively, Sigmas respond with intention. They don't let emotions dictate their actions, they master their emotions and use them as tools for growth. This is why solitude is so crucial for Sigmas. It provides them with the space to process their emotions constructively, free from external distractions or influences. In the quiet of their own minds, they can dissect their feelings, understand their triggers, and channel their energy into productive pursuits. This emotional mastery makes them some of the most mentally strong individuals in any situation, capable of thriving in the face of adversity and turning even the darkest moments into opportunities for growth. Number 4, predicting outcomes, the Sigma's ability to see the future. Sigma males possess an uncanny ability to predict outcomes, not through supernatural means, but through a combination of sharp observation, pattern recognition, and a deep understanding of human behavior. This skill allows them to assess situations, detect red flags, and anticipate trends long before they become obvious to others. It's as if they have a mental map of how events will unfold, enabling them to stay one step ahead in both personal and professional realms. In relationships, for example, while many people overlook early warning signs, Sigmas pick up on subtle behavioral cues. They recognize manipulative tendencies, inconsistencies, or dishonesty before they escalate into major issues. This foresight allows them to avoid toxic relationships and make more informed decisions about who they allow into their lives. They don't rely on surface-level impressions, they dig deeper, analyzing patterns of behavior and energy to predict how a person will act in the future. Beyond personal interactions, Sigmas apply this skill to the world around them. History is filled with examples of individuals who, like Sigmas, were able to identify patterns and act accordingly, often becoming pioneers in their fields. Entrepreneurs like Elon Musk and Steve Jobs saw market shifts before they happened, allowing them to innovate and lead industries. Similarly, top investors like Warren Buffett have built their success on the ability to recognize economic patterns and make strategic financial decisions while others react too late. This ability to foresee trends isn't luck, it's the result of meticulous analysis and a deep understanding of cause and effect. Sigmas are constantly observing, learning, and connecting the dots. They analyze data, past experiences, and human behavior to make informed predictions. When a cultural shift is on the horizon, they sense it before the masses. When a business opportunity arises, they capitalize on it while others hesitate. Their minds are wired for strategy, allowing them to see beyond the present moment and anticipate what's coming next. This predictive ability is particularly valuable in high-stakes situations. For instance, in the stock market, while many investors panic during a crash and sell at a loss, Sigmas remain calm. They recognize the patterns of market cycles, buy low during the downturn, and reap massive rewards when the market recovers. The same principle applies to their personal and professional lives. Whether navigating a crisis at work or a tense social situation, Sigmas stay ahead of the curve by thinking several moves ahead. In essence, Sigma males thrive by seeing the bigger picture. They don't get caught up in the noise of the moment, they focus on the underlying patterns and trends that shape the future. This ability to predict outcomes isn't just a skill, it's a superpower that allows them to navigate life with confidence, clarity, and an unparalleled strategic edge. Number 5. Telepathic presence, commanding a room without words. Some individuals possess an innate ability to command respect and attention without uttering a single word. This phenomenon is often attributed to the Sigma male effect, a magnetic aura of silent confidence and unshakable self-assurance that draws people in. Unlike alphas, who dominate social spaces through overt assertiveness and displays of status, Sigmas operate in the shadows. Their power lies not in what they say, but in how they carry themselves. Their energy speaks louder than words, creating an almost telepathic presence that leaves a lasting impression on everyone around them. Psychologists describe this as nonverbal dominance, a combination of body language, eye contact, and self-possession that signals quiet authority. Sigmas exude a calm, composed demeanor that communicates strength and independence. They don't need to raise their voice or demand attention, their mere presence is enough to shift the energy of a room. Studies in human behavior suggest that people instinctively respect those who appear self-assured, composed, and unaffected by social pressure. Sigmas embody these traits effortlessly, making them both intriguing and enigmatic. What sets Sigmas apart is their lack of reliance on external validation. While many people seek approval or recognition from others, Sigmas derive their confidence from within. This self-sufficiency makes them appear mysterious and self-contained, qualities that naturally draw others to them. It's not arrogance, it's assurance. A Sigma doesn't need to boast or prove his worth, his quiet confidence and unwavering self-belief speak for themselves. This effect is further reinforced by their high emotional intelligence. Sigmas have an exceptional ability to remain calm under pressure, read social cues, and respond without overreacting. They understand the power of silence and use it strategically. While others might feel compelled to fill the void with words, Sigmas are comfortable in the stillness, allowing their presence to do the talking. This ability to remain composed and self-assured in any situation earns them the respect and admiration of those around them. History is filled with figures who embodied this Sigma energy. Nikola Tesla, the visionary inventor, changed the world through his ideas and intellect, not through social dominance. Bruce Lee, the martial arts legend, commanded respect through his discipline, focus, and quiet confidence. Steve Jobs, the tech innovator, revolutionized industries not by being the loudest in the room, but by thinking differently and leading with vision. These individuals didn't conform to traditional leadership structures, they forged their own paths, leaving an indelible mark on the world through their presence and ideas. If you've ever felt a magnetic pull toward someone who says little but means much, you've encountered the Sigma effect. It's the power of presence, not performance. Sigmas remind us that true influence doesn't come from loud declarations or grand gestures, but from the quiet strength of being authentically and unshakably oneself. Number 6. The invisible shield, protecting themselves from toxic people. Sigma males possess an extraordinary level of awareness that allows them to detect and deflect toxic individuals long before they can cause harm. These toxic individuals, often referred to as energy vampires, thrive on draining others emotionally, mentally, and sometimes even physically. They feed on negativity, constantly seeking attention, validation, or conflict to mask their own insecurities. While the average person might tolerate such behavior out of politeness or social obligation, Sigmas have no patience for these dynamics. Sigmas are adept at recognizing the subtle cues that signal toxic behavior. A passive-aggressive comment, a victim mentality, or an unending need for validation. These are all red flags that a Sigma will spot immediately. Rather than engaging or trying to fix the situation, they instinctively withdraw. This isn't rudeness, it's self-preservation. Sigmas understand that their energy is a finite resource, and they refuse to waste it on unnecessary drama, manipulation, or power struggles. This ability to protect themselves from toxic people acts as an invisible shield, safeguarding their inner peace and emotional stability. While others may find themselves entangled in draining relationships or endless emotional labor, Sigmas remain detached. They focus their energy on growth, independence, and meaningful interactions. Their solitude isn't loneliness, it's a carefully curated space where only those who bring positivity, depth, and authenticity are welcome. Sigma's ability to cut through the noise and protect their peace is what makes them extraordinary. In a world filled with distractions and negativity, they have mastered the art of setting boundaries and prioritizing their well-being. They understand that not every battle is worth fighting and that sometimes the most powerful action is to walk away. This doesn't mean they are cold or unfeeling, rather, they are selective about where they invest their energy and emotions. Psychologically, this aligns with the concept of emotional intelligence and self-awareness. Sigmas have a deep understanding of their own needs and limits, and they are unafraid to enforce boundaries to protect themselves. This ability to remain detached from toxic influences allows them to maintain their focus, clarity, and emotional resilience. It's why they are often seen as untouchable, not because they are invincible, but because they refuse to let negativity derail them. In a world where many people struggle to say no or set boundaries, Sigmas stand out as masters of self-preservation. They remind us that protecting our energy and peace is not selfish, it's essential. By creating an invisible shield against toxicity, they ensure that they can continue to thrive, grow, and make a meaningful impact on the world around them. Conclusion: the Sigma male, a force of quiet power and unmatched awareness. The Sigma male is a unique archetype, a quiet force of nature that defies conventional social hierarchies and expectations. Unlike the Alpha, who thrives on dominance and visibility, or the Beta, who seeks validation and belonging, the Sigma operates on his own terms. He is a master of solitude, a keen observer of human behavior, and a strategic thinker who sees beyond the surface. His power lies not in loud declarations or overt displays of strength, but in his quiet confidence, emotional intelligence, and unparalleled ability to navigate the complexities of life with grace and precision. Throughout this exploration, we've uncovered the defining traits that set Sigma males apart. The power of solitude: Sigmas use solitude as a tool for mental recalibration, sharpening their intuition and gaining clarity in a noisy world. Their ability to thrive alone allows them to process information deeply, detect patterns, and make decisions with unwavering focus. The sixth sense: with an almost psychic ability to read people and situations, Sigmas see through deception and hidden intentions. Their heightened awareness and emotional intelligence make them nearly impossible to manipulate, earning them respect, and sometimes fear, from those around them. Emotional alchemy: Sigmas transform negative emotions into fuel for growth. Instead of being consumed by anger, betrayal, or frustration, they channel these feelings into productivity, resilience, and self-improvement. This emotional mastery sets them apart as some of the most mentally strong individuals in any situation. Predicting outcomes: through sharp observation and pattern recognition, Sigmas anticipate trends, avoid pitfalls, and stay ahead of the curve. Whether in relationships, business, or personal endeavors, their ability to foresee outcomes gives them a strategic edge. Telepathic presence: Sigmas command respect without uttering a word. Their quiet confidence, self-assurance, and nonverbal dominance create a magnetic aura that draws people in. They don't need to perform or seek validation; their presence alone speaks volumes. The invisible shield: Sigmas protect themselves from toxic influences with an almost instinctive ability to detect and deflect energy vampires. By setting boundaries and prioritizing their peace, they maintain their emotional stability and focus on what truly matters. In a world that often values noise over substance, Sigmas remind us of the power of stillness, self-awareness, and authenticity. They are the silent strategists, the intuitive observers, and the unshakable pillars of strength who navigate life on their own terms. Their ability to remain calm under pressure, see beyond the obvious, and transform challenges into opportunities makes them a force to be reckoned with. But the Sigma male is not just a rare personality type. He is a symbol of what it means to live with purpose, clarity, and independence. He challenges us to look inward, to trust our instincts, and to embrace the power of solitude and self-mastery. Whether you identify as a Sigma or simply admire their traits, there is much to learn from their approach to life. So, if you've ever felt that unshakable knowing, that deep intuition stirring within you, it's time to awaken it. Embrace the Sigma mindset, sharpen your awareness, master your emotions, and protect your energy. In a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming, the Sigma male stands as a testament to the power of quiet strength, resilience, and self-reliance. The journey to becoming a Sigma, or embodying Sigma traits, is not about conforming to a label. It's about embracing your unique strengths, trusting your instincts, and living life on your own terms. It's about recognizing that true power doesn't come from external validation or dominance, but from within. So, take a step back from the noise. Listen to your intuition. Protect your peace. And remember, the most powerful force in the room is often the one that speaks the least. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.